Hi, and a very warm welcome to Wellbeing Mission Control. I'm delighted you could join me. I wanted to share something with you. It's a simple fact that whatever kind of problems and challenges you're facing, worry is not our natural default condition. I know it sounds kind of crazy when we associate worry and anxiety with being very grown up, very adult. We probably remember our parents agonizing over every problem, every bill, every difficulty that their children caused. But the fact is that through our long history as a species, worry was the least efficient way for dealing with problems. Let me explain. Worry is a product of fear, and fear is a survival mechanism. It's intended to help us to survive a short-term challenging situation where perhaps we're under threat, where our lives are in danger, because the fear response is specifically intended to help you to survive a dangerous encounter. The curious thing is that when our distant ancestors were at a distance from the problem, from the threat, from the danger, they could remain calmer. They could appreciate the problem because they'd have more time to react. They could evaluate the situation calmly without engaging the stress response because the stress response narrows our vision, limits our options. It severely restricts our perception. And the curious thing is that most of the answers that we need, that we're looking for, are in the same environment where the problems occur. But if you're only focused on the danger, the threat, or the problem, whether it's real or imagined, whether it's something you can actually see clearly, whether it's something we've exaggerated until it seems to be dominating the horizon, when we only focus on the problem, that's all we see. And there's much less probability that we'll see the bigger picture, see the problem in context, but also see if there are answers to that situation in the surrounding environment, in the surrounding situation. Now, I mention this because it is so important for your health, for your well-being, even for your happiness, for you to be able to take that important step, create that emotional distance between whatever is pushing your hot buttons, getting you anxious, and the way you're reacting. That little bit of space, that distance, that ability to breathe, physically step back from the conversation, step back from the argument, step back from the computer screen, breathe, relax, and reflect. Because with that little bit of distance, you begin to use a different part of the brain, the part of the brain that evolved specifically to help us to see things clearly and to resolve problems. That's, in many ways, what makes us human. It is our ability to see things in an abstract form, as well as being able to work out all the details with a certain degree of objectivity, with clarity, so we can plan effectively for the best response. That little bit of distance, that space, gives you the opportunity to slow down, to think, to consider, rather than getting involved in tunnel vision. We're experiencing a huge amount of stress. If you look at social media, it's full of all kinds of crazy stuff. But there's a lot of scary material online. It's designed to get your attention because whatever triggers your fear response is much more likely to hold your attention than simply watching something that makes you laugh or smile. Curious, but true. The algorithms are designed to engage that fear response because it's the way they attract your attention and hold on to it for a little bit longer. And that ultimately is their purpose. I'm going to ask you right now to learn how to stop, to breathe, to take a step back and see things from a little bit of a distance. That detachment changes your reaction. That separation from the event helps you see things more clearly. It's so natural, it's so easy, it's so simple. Gosh, it's how we've evolved, and it's how we use our brains much more effectively for problem solving. Give it a try. It really could help you to break the habit of stress and anxiety and worry that's plaguing so many people unnecessarily. It's a deeply unproductive habit. And I think it's time today for us to consider changing it. I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. I just want to thank you very much for joining me today. And I look forward to being back with you very soon.